All right, everybody. Station identification. This is Big Al's Grill ASMR. I'm here with the legends, Chad Kroger and JT Parr. This is the Christmas episode. I'm so excited to get the boys on.
Oh, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Se un año felicidad. I don't think that was right. You too.
Nosotros hablamos español.
Arigato.
Sí, vamos a cocinar el bistec.
Whoa.
That's in my... You ever go to Disneyland?
No, actually, my father made us leave Disneyland. We had a 5-day trip planned.
Yeah.
3 days in, he's like, this place sucks. Let's get out of here.
I hear ya.
Well, the Matterhorn, the ride, the voice, that's my Spanish.
Who's the Matterhorn?
It's a ride. And when you go
Second most popular ride at Disneyland proper in Anaheim.
Yeah. He goes, siéntese sentados, por favor. And that's my... Did it work?
That's your inflection, yeah.
That's my inflection.
It's like learning how to talk English off Howard
That's
Cosell.
how you learn Spanish?
Yeah.
Would you say you know it right now?
He speaks pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah. All from Disney.
Shout out fucking Moana.
She's a great gal. That number 2 blew, though.
Yeah,
You
I
have
didn't
a
see
child, dude. You must be watching hella cartoons.
You know what? We watch normal adult movies with them, same as my parents did. So they already have like a very advanced cinematic palette. Like my kids have seen sex, murder, political intrigue. They're very, precocious.
Yeah, it's preschool calling you up like, your daughter, she's smoking cigarettes right
They're
now.
gonna do that.
Yeah, at preschool.
My son tries to make out with me sometimes. I'm like, you're gonna get suspended. He's a little perv.
He started doing that after you showed him Basic Instinct.
I showed him Basic Instinct and his whole kind of sensibility changed.
Became a different baby, dude.
Yeah, he likes femme fatale types.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to
I
you
love you,
guys.
buddy.
I apologize for the slow start to my banter right now. You're the first people I've talked to all day.
Oh, that's kind of nice, though.
I woke up, well, dude, I have to tell you guys about the show I did on Tuesday. Picture this, all right, a young Big Al out on the road doing his thing. I get offered $750 to go play the Scottsdale, Arizona Barstool Bar.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know what you're thinking, like, this is it. This is the break, you did it, how'd it go? There was an entire 2 sections of people. Like, you know how like some bars are now set up like clubs where they have like the big wide tables on the outset? Just an entire 2 sections just talking the entire time. So
Oh, no.
that was it. Kind of, you ever have those shows where you feel like you're in a bar fight?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like it was. So what I did was, and I think I'm gonna start doing this now if I really have no option, I'm just gonna start making the DJ play Sweet Caroline every 10 minutes until the set's over. Just reset the room.
Yeah, and just torture them a little bit.
It's kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Because eventually, I think, then the people that are talking will go, oh, wait, these guys are having fun. Sweet Caroline? Okay.
Oh.
It was good. Let me ask you guys, we're all about bro positivity here.
That's true.
I'm going to cut that part, too, because I can't believe I just said that out loud.
No, it's nice, man. It made me feel better. Be brave. Come here.
I'm sorry.
You know, you get some too,
Oh,
man.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we're about bringing the lads together when they feel like they're being isolated. Can
Yeah.
I talk to you about a little win that I had this week?
Go for it, man.
I got a roommate. He lives like in his upstairs perch, pretty much. And what I did was, I thought, how do I get him out of his perch and into better society? How do I get his mood up? Because a lot of guys, we just like to suffer in silence, as you know.
He's like a hermit.
He's a bit of a hermit. He's doing a lot of hermit stuff. He's got a 3D printer and he smokes a lot of weed.
Whoa.
So that's
3D
a
printer. That's a huge red flag.
Yeah, that's a bad combo where it's like, are you printing a gun? Would I ever know until it's too late? These are the questions I ask myself. So you know what I did? I go, hey man, what's your favorite video game? He goes, Halo. I'm like, let's get Halo. Downloaded Halo. Now me, him, and the other roommate, now we're all playing video games together. Just yesterday, I'm watching a movie. He's like, oh, I'll watch the movie with you. I'm like, look at this. We're all a room together, and just in time for Christmas too.
Yeah. That's
It made me feel really good. I'm not gonna lie to you
That's
guys.
huge, man.
I feel
Create a
fucking
community.
great. I want to create community, but it's so hard because I feel like it's so easy for us to just say like, nah, fuck this. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf. I am Dom Toretto. Well, Dom Toretto had family.
Yeah, that's true.
People forget that.
People do forget that.
Yeah, he would have
Guys,
been fine on his own, but he knew he had the strength to carry
But now we
others.
play a lot of games. We can play video games together. You know,
What's that? Get out of here. What are you doing? Don't even try. What is that?
Did he go back
To the perch.
He's been perching, but no, he comes down a lot now. And like he plays video games in the living room, which is the way video games are meant to be played.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I never had a TV in my room growing up, and I think that's a bad omen for a lot of guys.
I did in 6th grade and 7th grade, and I had the American Pie Van Wilder DVDs.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you guys remember, they had uncensored DVD menus. So as you were looking at the DVD extras, you'd see corpse.
Some honkers.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Man. I wish I was there.
Like nowadays.
Oh, that's looking good. I like that you got it to 452. That's my preferred temp.
I had a win. It's kind of a weird win today.
Look at all the fat on that.
I got flipped off in a really funny way on the road.
What happened?
This older guy, he was going to park. I didn't realize it, so I was going around him. But I thought he was going to parallel park, so I was going around him, you know. But he was actually going like this to turn in. And so I got in his way, and he gives me a... It was pretty awesome.
That's huge.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Both sides of the human experience, too.
Yeah.
You know what I always enjoyed when an older kid would do one of these, where you just go, "Hey, hold on, I gotta grab this."
Boom.
One of these. That's a really fun one. Just the old, it's in my back guy. Yeah, there it is.
I really enjoy getting flipped off. I think it's hilarious.
It's always funny.
It's always fun.
I was in a road rage incident with a guy. We were going back and forth, and I was driving slow in front of him to ruin his day. And when he pulled up to me, I gave him the finger, and he went, "Ooh." And I was destroyed. I started throwing CDs at him. I had no other recourse.
CDs.
Yeah, I didn't know what else to do.
You're
He
like
totally
Kenny
destroyed
Chesney
me.
out the window.
Yeah, bye. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Do you think it's really demoralizing when you flip someone off and they just burst out laughing?
Yeah, anytime you try to show anger and they think it's comical. One time I was going to fight at a park at a basketball court. I was hitting myself in the head to look scary. And the guy went, "Ooh." And I was like, all right, I'm just going to go home.
That's
Yeah.
a common reaction.
I already lost the fight. I do that a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of guys hit me with the ooh.
Do they think
They're just not taking my anger seriously.
They think you're a little baby, man.
They do.
Can I see the phone real quick just to make sure this is recording?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not even recording.
We didn't get any of that?
Nah, it's not recording for him, but we'll get all that in post.
Copy. Oh, man.
This is gonna be your first Christmas with child.
Yes, conscious children. They were around last time, but they were just little blobs.
Are you gonna do Santa Claus?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll
What
be really
God are you
excited.
gonna have them worship for presents?
I think about that a lot. I think the time I felt the most spirituality was at sex addict meetings. So I think I'm going to start taking them to those when they're of age and they can really see what it's like to forgive sinners and to make each other better without any financial incentive.
Right, because a remote control helicopter wouldn't really do the job.
Oh, I'll give them gifts too. They'll get toys.
I meant
Yeah.
to, like, instead of Santa, who would you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do Santa. We've been talking about that.
You don't know if you're gonna do Santa?
No.
Why do you hate your kids?
Do you remember when you found out there wasn't a Santa, the level of betrayal you felt towards your parents? I don't know if
Not
I've ever
really.
gotten over it.
To me, this is my argument. I think the joy of Santa as a kid outweighs the disappointment.
When you still
Absolutely.
believe in Santa.
Yeah. I go to Disneyland. I do a lot.
I go to Disneyland. I make sure the bull is Santa Claus. Can you move your mic, by the way, to the other lapel, by any chance?
Yeah.
There
Yeah, I
you
don't
go.
know. I think I guess I've never met a kid who wasn't raised on Santa Claus, and I am kind of curious how that would go.
You should just do like Krishna or like Vishnu. That would be kind of fun.
What are they
You would just-
pitching?
They're just kind of Indian gods. And you just go, listen, the more you high five people because they have 8 arms, the more presents you get.
Wow.
And then that would spread positivity to the world.
That's a good
I'm
Christmas.
down. Do you know when the high five was invented?
Do you have a tall tale for
They
them?
say they did a 30 for 30 short. They say in the
They
1970s.
did a 30 for 30 on it?
Yeah, in the 1970s, 2 baseball players.
No shit.
I know. So before that, there was just all this unresolved excitement. Guys just walking around like, oh no, oh man, oh God, I just. All right. And then finally, 2 geniuses were just like, whoa, and they felt that hit, and
Do you think
better
they thought,
society
they
since.
thought it was like a secret gay thing?
Guys were probably worried about that.
They were probably really worried.
Yeah, most male
Everyone was
intimacy.
smacking ass in the locker rooms. And then one guy hits one hand like this, and they go, we can never speak of this.
Yeah, it's just between you and me.
This is between you and
Their eyes connected.
Yeah. I have a wife, damn it.
I am of the opinion, don't you find most films about closeted people are like the best movies? Because I think we all know what it feels like to not want to be your full self in front of people. And so
Absolutely.
they always have a powerful drive to them.
I watched a very good movie last night called Bad Education. where
Great movie.
Hugh Jackman plays this school superintendent who's like just essentially pilfering money from the school, but he's also a closeted gay man. And then at the end when they're like, we found like, who's this guy, Kyle, blah, blah, blah. You bought him 2 first-class tickets with him to London, and he goes, how dare you? Like kind of like coming after him for like saying like, what I do with my personal life is none of your business. And it's like, it was such a funny thing because you see this guy who's like deeply closeted, but also a sociopath. And you're like waiting for him to like use that against people.
Yeah.
And he does, and it's very, very interesting.
Smart. Yeah, sometimes you have to weaponize your victimhood to get what you want. I do it all the time.
Is it a dark drama?
No, it's actually kind of a comedy. It's pretty funny
Yeah.
in a certain way, but it's not like that dark. It's just very, very good. It's very interesting. I'll spoil it. I don't care. But like essentially, he gets found out by a girl working at the school newspaper who originally comes into his office like to do a puff piece on this new construction they're doing at the school, and he goes because he loves the kids. Like he's an unbelievable superintendent.
They always
like,
the best
administrator,
teachers.
like,
Always
the best guy, and he goes, it's not just a puff piece. Any journalist can make a story out of anything. Why don't you take it seriously? And she goes, oh, maybe I will. Starts doing a bunch of digging and finds out like there's like $10 million missing.
Whoa, hubris. That's what
Hubris.
got him done.
Exactly. It
Like
always is.
Jessup.
All right.
Do you think you have a lot of hubris?
Hubris.
Do you think you're like Hubie Halloween, or more like Happy Gilmore? Is that a good question?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I'm more Happy Gilmore.
Whoa,
Yeah.
a Gilmore guy.
I don't have a lot of anger. But I don't really know anything about Hubie Halloween.
I've never seen it either.
I've never seen it.
Frankly, my boys, all my friends, I'd say if you polled most of my friends, their favorite movie is That's My Boy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
That's a great movie. You know,
I'd love to
you
meet
don't
your
hear about that
friends.
movie that often these days.
Man, the Sandman. I wish
Yeah.
I could just be the Sandman.
He's the man.
He is the man, dude. I mean, just the level of like fun it takes just to be like a guy wearing big shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys
Do
think?
I think I have a lot of hubris? I don't think so.
Do you think if they did a simulation of his life a million times over again, how many versions of Sandler's life would end up this good?
Oh, I know.
I think he's always in that direction.
Really?
But yeah, he's just the Sandman.
Have you heard his interview where he just goes, I think he was talking about he always just thought he was going to be huge.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen clips of him when he's like 19 on stage. He's like, I'm not rich yet, but I will be.
Yeah. That's the fucking mindset we're talking about. Man, I need more guys like Sandler.
Well,
We don't, dude, it's funny to me how it takes like fucking Jordan Peterson to get people to clean their fucking room.
I know.
It's like, all you need is a Sandler guy to start a podcast where he would just be like, hey, just fucking believe in yourself, and what do you do? Watch what happens.
well, I heard when he was like when he was young, he'd tell people he's like, I'm gonna be fucking huge, just wait, and like he'd tell people that all the time.
Wait, did Jordan Peterson get microwaved for like 2 minutes?
What do you mean? What happened to him?
He did?
I heard that.
Is he spray tanning?
I just heard he fell into like a huge industrial microwave, and they accidentally had it on for like a minute and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
That happens, man.
He does look like he's melted a little bit.
It's weird. And
I
he
thought
does.
he was just getting ready for prom.
I did that.
Yeah, you did spray
Yeah,
tan for
I
prom?
did, of course.
No way. Wait.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down when we were in Denver last year, and so I got a spray tan before our shows.
You got a spray tan?
Dude, I felt amazing afterwards.
Get the fuck out. How long does it take for that to come off?
About a week of good tan.
Wow, really?
And I was tan. I look weird in some photos before it's settled, but I was really happy with it.
Did you just walk? Did you walk in like White Goodman? Turn it up, Reggie. I want to burn.
Yeah, you know, it's always fun banter with the or it was fun banter with the lady working there because I was like, it's my first time, and they kind of coach you through it. And
They do? Mm-hmm. That's really fun, dude.
you look great with it, but you're a straight natural son guy.
I'm all natty. Yeah.
You're all natty. Listen, dude, there's different ways. You know, Coleman wasn't completely natty. Arnold wasn't completely natty.
You seem
Coleman?
to have a base. Do you have a base?
I have a base.
Well, what's that from?
Italian.
Oh, no.
Irish Italian, yeah.
Wow,
I
Irish
got a base.
Italian. That's a good
why
mix.
I will never. My destiny was predetermined to never grow above 5'8".
Do you feel like
Sure.
you're more Irish or Italian?
You know, some days, I don't know, man. Some days I feel like, you know, like you know, Johnny Sacrimoni. Some days,
Johnny Sack.
Second smartest guy in The Sopranos.
yeah. Sometimes I feel like Johnny Sack. Some days I feel like Frank Caliendo. I'm trying to get to the punchline, which is just like,
No, that was
some days
good.
I feel like Vito Spatafor. Come on.
Yeah. My hairdresser is taking improv from Frank Caliendo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Same one, Jess?
No, Myra.
Oh, she's good.
In
You guys
Torrance.
go to hairdressers?
Yeah.
What I like to do is whenever I'm in a new city, and I did this when I moved to LA, I'll just go in and see whoever's available and then like turn that into my guy, the local barbershop. And then,
Do you hit a classic barber?
yeah, I hit a classic barber.
Yeah.
They're all Mexican. I used to go to this place called Latino Styles
Nice.
in Manchester, New Hampshire. They used to sell North Faces out of the back.
Yeah.
And dude, I had the sickest skin fade you'd ever seen in your life.
That's sick.
I looked like a real problem.
Yeah.
Like a real Lego head.
Do people treat you different?
Well, I mean, it's Manchester, New Hampshire, so no.
Everyone's like that?
Everyone kind of looked like me,
Yeah.
like had a crippling gambling problem, you know, chew tobacco.
If you were in prison, would you have problems like having to be aligned with the whites?
I think I would, yeah. I think I would get out of hand really quickly. I think I would there would be you know, like the thing where like there's a shot, the shot goes off, everybody gets to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I would immediately turn to the guy next to me and just be like, Mondays, huh? I know I would. Just shanked right away.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's making comments.
Do you think you would take a protector?
Take a protector. You mean take a man to have sex with me in order to... That's a really nice way to put it. You always have such beautiful substitutes for kind
thanks,
of like
man.
harsh words.
Oh, appreciate that, dude.
A protector.
I'm trying to make it palatable because I know these are worthwhile conversations, but I know they'll get censored by these huge, powers. So I'm just trying to
Do you have a
sugar on the
protector?
pill in it.
Do you have a guardian?
Yeah. Do you have like an older brother type?
I would like to take one for sure.
A
but
mentor?
I don't know, man. I think that's a road I would never come back from. I think about, you know what I think about, dude? Like, why don't straight guys do drag? And then I think it's just because we have no sense of the fabulous. Like, I think if straight guys did drag, we would just dress up like our moms
Yeah.
and just be like, all right, guys, it's Barbara. Her talent is golf simulator.
Yeah, my mom.
Barbara's weird.
Barbara doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah. I'm like, Barbara's, hobby is talking to the dog because
Look at her
home.
fabulous Lululemon set. It's like just...
It's funny too because it's like we just copy our mom. That's not very imaginative. Like
no, we wouldn't be able to be imaginative.
yeah, you want to come up with a brand new woman that doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I'm doing drag dancing to fucking Zach Bryan.
Yeah, pink skies.
Dude, we went to DragCon like 6 years ago.
Drag-con.
We put on makeup and it made us sad.
Why'd you make you sad?
I don't. It was very heavy, and
So you were
felt
just kind
very
of crying because of the way it got in your eye.
felt very yeah. I think I just felt very restricted.
Why don't we take a look over here, boys? I think these steaks are almost about ready. Well, you guys can judge them for me too.
It made me have greater empathy
Everybody
for anyone
eating?
who doesn't feel good in their
Everybody eating?
skin. Yeah, we have people off camera too.
Yeah. Those look good.
Seems a little more.
How'd you spring that guy open? I couldn't figure it out.
This?
No, the tongs. Oh, pull it out. Okay, cool.
Look at that. And here you go for the thumbnail, boys.
Oh.
Yeah. Meat. That's what's for dinner.
What's your favorite cut?
which is probably like a 6-inch inseam. I don't know, man. I know nothing about food or eating.
Do you find it like prosaic to have an opinion on meat?
No, I like it. It's just like I don't do enough. I'm a big fish guy personally. So like I like fish. But like when it comes to like meat, steaks and stuff like that, I think to a certain degree it can all be kind of the same. I think this one's done.
Looks nice.
All right.
I'm making the Matthew McConaughey tuna salad again tonight.
No, really?
I'm pretty excited, but it's my second time.
Does he have it written out, or do you just have to go by verbal?
You got to watch a
instructions?
TikTok clip of it.
Well, bro, all you do is, it's so much food. There's so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
It's
a lot of effort. And honestly, it tastes just like regular tuna at the end of it.
Does it really?
Kind of. It tastes like, because all the flavors kind of balance each other.
Yeah.
But it's still fun, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of addicted to it.
Yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out to Barstool Scottsdale, the kids that put that on, Drake and Nick, because they are sweet guys. And I said this during the show, and I mean this personally. It's important for people that whenever they're doing like a creative thing, especially for guys that feel like they don't know where to start, create your own thing, do your best, and like eventually you'll get better. That was the first show they ever did at that bar, and I bet it's only going to get better. So, guys, shout out to you. Keep doing your thing. So
That was nice.
yeah, I mean it. They were like really sweet guys. And you brought up Matthew McConaughey. One of the kids just kept being like, "I'm reading green lights." He said it like 5 times, and I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad.
People love that book.
They do love the book.
You gotta listen to Green Lights on audio.
Is it good?
It's pretty decent, yeah.
All right.
You gotta listen to Green
I
Lights
have,
on.
I have like silverware.
I saw Julian Edelman say, you never want to have a linebacker on your team that eats with a fork and a knife.
Oh wow.
I feel like I'm kind of the linebacker of this
Yeah.
squad.
Hell yeah, dude. What are you then?
Me, tight end.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude. What are you?
Punter.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's so modest.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a punter. I'm just trying to make sure we can get it out of the zone.
Wait, I'll cut you off though. What were you saying about Matthew McConaughey Green Lights?
Oh, you gotta
All
listen.
right, who wants some
You
beef?
gotta listen to it on
Boys.
audio.
Right.
Bring it up. There you go. I'll give you these two.
I'll take one more
I
too.
think this will be good.
I might need another plate.
You might need another plate.
Yeah, for support. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be wasteful.
Yeah,
but
that's
Thank
true.
you,
You do
brother.
need 2, honestly. These are kind of the
I'm
flimsy
cutting
plates.
through it. Hey, that guy looks good.
I got paper towels too, so don't worry. Here you go, pal.
I didn't eat much today either.
I got corn coming too. If anyone wants corn.
I got friends eating 10 eggs a day. My buddy Mike Ferraro, jacked, 6'2", 220. You've seen him. He's rocked up.
10 eggs a day.
He's eating 10 eggs a day. That's where it's spun right now with the fitness doctors online. They're saying it's all about eggs.
I eat crush eggs.
Well, does he do raw? Does he scramble? How
He's
does he do
doing
it?
regenerative eggs, and he's I think he's
Regenerative eggs.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So regenerative farming is like you don't change the earth you're making your stuff on, right? That's like the crux of it.
I don't know how they do it.
Piece.
I just know
Take
it's
2.
a carbon sink, so it sucks the carbon out of the air.
Carbon sink, ice blue mink. This is a Drake podcast, by the way. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. We only listen to Will Smith on this podcast.
He's great.
Miami. I'd be evil. I'm Miami. Guys, corn. Let's do corn.
Oh, we're gonna cook
Oh,
more?
yeah.
Yeah, we got corn.
Forgot about the corn.
This is like the little palate cleanser.
That's good.
I also have, dude,
You don't get it. I'm a middle
I
linebacker,
know,
bro.
I know. This is really hurting me to watch
People
you do
come
that.
over the middle, they get wiped out.
Yeah, you're getting wiped out.
I'm making a mess here, dude.
Dude, we're guys and we're hanging out.
We are hanging out. This is a good hang. We're hanging hard. It's Christmas time, guys, and that's what's important.
But we're also we're thoughtful guys too.
That's what I like to think about.
And that's why this is such a nice contrasting like image. Like I look barbaric, but then I'm so like gentle kisses.
Yeah, I feel like a real
gotta go on
animal, but I
fingers,
like
too?
that.
Do you guys kiss big open mouth, lot of tongue, or are you like more soft little nibbly kisses?
I go full open,
Really?
all tongue.
Yeah, I'm usually up and open like, bah. That's usually what I do.
Do you ask people how they like to be kissed, or you just find it out?
I think it's all about the feel.
Right.
I think you have to start in mwah, 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 lick the lip up a little bit. I had a girl recently, she wouldn't stop biting my lip and pulling it back.
I've had that.
Like elastic bite. And I go, hey, that's fun once or twice. Don't do it like 15 times because I'm going to get a canker.
She's just hitting the same button. What did she say when you said something?
What?
What did she say when you said something?
Oh.
You weren't listening?
I never listened.
You should cut that.
No, I'm going to keep it.
I'm good.
Chad?
Yeah, I think we follow each other on IG.
Yeah, she was the girl from the Bobby Lee story. Remember Bobby Lee?
Really?
Yeah, that was the girl.
Whoa,
Wait,
what
story?
a small world.
Yeah, so Bobby Lee essentially was texting this girl, and I should actually keep this corn on. Hold on, I got paper towels too, guys. Don't worry.
Like, you just eat whatever they give you. It's like, you don't know if they're checking the temp on that chicken.
No, more often than not, I can see how they're cooking it too. My favorite thing is in LA, you can just go walk into like a lot of like random strip malls where it'll just be like 3 businesses that are clearly all owned by the same person. Like and they're usually like it's like a Salvadorian or Oaxacan place. I like to go right into like the market area, not the restaurant, and just like there's usually just like a woman in there like no one's ever come in here. I'm like, hey, can I get like a Sprite or something? And they're just like, they just turn around and they walk back.
They're scared.
Yeah, they get scared of me. I also, I bring a bat, but that's a different thing.
That's cool.
That's kind of fucked.
Wait, so what happened? So you pulled the, to borrow the parlance of my bros, you pulled the robbery on BL?
It's less of a robbery
That's
than
me teeing you
more
up.
like a handoff.
Oh, really?
Well, Bobby was texting with her, and she texted him, and she said, I'll only go out with you if you introduce me to Alec Flynn.
Wow, that's so flattering.
Dude, Bobby talked about it on Tiger Belly.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and he did. He just goes, do you know Alec Flynn? And then McCusker and everybody else in the room goes, no. And I was like, all right,
That's so
great.
cool.
That was nice.
Well, now that's the first thing they heard about you. That's a good intro.
Eh?
Yeah, you're a world-class coxman. And then people are asking about you.
When did this go down?
This went down this past week.
When
Like
did
literally last week.
He told the story this past week?
Yeah, and then we went out last week, which was fun. She's cool.
Nice, yeah. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor. You don't want to put her business out in the streets.
I don't know.
I mean, you put her name
She
out
kept
there.
on saying, like, what do you have, an Asian fetish? I'm like, I don't know. Do you ask all white men this? What do you have, a white guy fetish?
Yeah.
Dude, Asian women love asking that. It's like, what do you want me to say? Yes? Me so horny? I don't know. No, all right, I don't want to cut that part.
No, I hear you, though. You felt a bit othered.
I just feel
Like, you didn't question her intentions.
she was
Why is she
cool.
questioning yours? And I know you. I know that you're like Benetton. You like all the colors.
I do like all the colors. Reading rainbow.
Yeah.
Hey, sit down. You're making me nervous.
Life is about variety. Can I eat this?
Yeah.
You know, one of the happiest moments of my life was when my kids first ate steak.
No way.
They loved it. They went crazy on it.
I just love how the way we're raw diesel this meat. You know what I mean? This is what boy stuff's about. Boy stuff! And then we're gonna wash it down with a nice thing of corn. We're gonna feel good.
Cholesterol is not real.
It's actually a fabrication.
Never, your RDL, all this stuff doesn't matter.
Oh fuck. I put that
When
in
you
the
went
wrong
carnivore,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't seem as sprightly as you normally do, but you attribute that to the bacon intake.
Bacon, and I did In-N-Out patties. In-N-Out McDonald's. I didn't realize that you're supposed to go high quality meat. Because I was listening to this one guy, Sean, and he's like, just eat whatever you want. And so I would literally eat eggs and bacon and hamburger patties from McDonald's. And then we were on a shoot. And I was nauseous.
He was like green.
And they're like, what's your problem? I'm
Bent
like,
over.
dude, I'm carnivore. I should be straight keto right now. And I was not, dude. And then I had some fries and I felt better.
Felt better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
so funny.
The thing
I've been
about
eating bread for a millennia, dude. I'm so sick of people telling me not to eat bread.
That we're, like, our bodies haven't developed it yet.
Brother, just relax. It's all going to shit anyway.
Well, the
like
thing-
all of our we're all gonna decompose sooner or later.
The thing about carnivore too is when you start, they're like, you're gonna shit your pants for like a week. That's the process of your body getting rid of.
That's the price you pay.
What amazes me about all these like man diets is somebody had to be so divorced to like start all the experimentation on himself.
Yeah,
It's true.
Like to say to somebody, you're gonna shit for about a week, 2 max, but after that, you're gonna feel a little bit better.
it's worth it, dude.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, you gotta have a hobby. Like, just pick up watercolors.
Yeah.
Maybe don't like overthink your fucking bread intake.
My dad got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He got the
Hey,
Whipple
we keep it-
procedure.
we keep it light on this
No,
show,
this is
come
going to
on.
get light though. he was doomed to death, right? The numbers are insane. He's still alive today. He eats ice cream every day. He drinks booze every day. He still does cocaine.
It's mindset.
That's mindset.
He's
dude.
happy.
It's
He didn't
happiness.
change anything. He's happy. He does what he wants. He breaks up with people. He starts new relations. He's just living full speed ahead.
What is like the reasoning for breaking up with somebody at a father's age? Well, how old is he? 70?
I think she was late a lot. Like, we'd go to do stuff
That's
and
very
she'd be
fun.
like 2 hours behind. And we were like, hey, this river guide's not going to wait for it. Like, we got to get moving, man.
Hey, look,
The trout are jumping.
we got a reservation at Bugaboo Creek for 5:30.
And he was
We got to be there.
and he was like, I'm dying. And I'm
I'm
going to die.
I'm
going to
dying.
die. Wait for
That's
this
such a good
person.
point. I'm gonna die.
Yeah. And she was like, hold on, I'll be there. And I was like, I don't know if she is. Yeah. Nice lady, though. I still talk to her.
Shout out.
I love you.
Shout out Barbara. I love you.
I do.
Shout out Barbara. I love you, dude.
Your old man, he got, you described him as being a Rogan-fied?
Yeah, he's been Roganized, as I like to say. He sent me a message the other day on Instagram. It was a video. Just the caption was like, always stay hungry, and then the 100 emoji. And then underneath, and then he texted, I always say this. I didn't even watch it. I'm like, go to work. Go to work. How about go to
Wait,
work?
what was it was a photo or video?
It was a video of like one of these bald guys like talking to a microphone, and it was like, always stay hungry, $100 sign, like,
Yeah.
whatever. Because like people, all of our parents, all they did was like yell at us for being on our phones and like being involved with social media, and now like they are full blown addicted to it. You need another one? Yeah. There we go.
Let's go, bros.
It's my brother will send me Andrew Tate videos.
Your brother's sending you Tate?
Oh yeah, and he'll be like, he'll send me a video, be like, I want you to listen carefully to what Tate is saying here.
I think a lot of people give him a bad rap.
He's like, my brother's very different from me, and he'll be like, you know something, happiness is irrelevant. It's stupid. You're stupid. And I'm like, I'm about to board my flight. Yeah.
Happiness is irrelevant. He must
what
be
he said.
Stoked all times, dude.
He does
He's
seem like
pretty
a pretty
happy.
happy guy.
He is happy.
Then why does he say happiness is irrelevant? It's the only thing that matters.
Because he's all about honor and duty. He has 3 kids. He has he has a lot of guns.
I've read an article in the paper about how like guys in like some of these southern states and like Texas and stuff, what they're doing is like joining voluntarily like these Marine Corps, Navy SEAL like boot camps on like weeknight mornings and shit. It's bananas. How's it looking? Were you
Whoa.
good? Okay.
I've seen that. I heard. Oh, Reggie was telling us about. There's like
Yeah. They give each other like code names, or like that's Big Dog, that's Squeam, that's Puddle of Mud.
Honestly, I would do one of those. That sounds sick. Yeah.
Well, we said we were gonna go to the Andy Elliott thing, and we never did it.
I know. We got to follow up on that.
But I do kind of understand, like, we're too old for the military, but we're not too old to fly commercial near Syria and go get in there.
That's true.
Yo,
mix
wait
it
a
up.
minute. Say that again?
We're too old to join the military officially, but we're not too old to fly commercial near Syria and get involved.
Okay. All right, hey, listen, that's the first time I think you've made sense all podcast.
I've been thinking about that for a long time because I'm honestly disappointed in my friends. I grew up with some older guys who were tough, and after 9/11, not one of them flew to Afghanistan to fix it. They were talking shit all the time, fighting people at bars. All they had to do was get on a plane, go to Kabul, settle it.
That's what they should have done.
Just roll up to Islamabad, knock on his door, and be like, "What the fuck is up?"
But I feel like what would happen
Where the
is
fuck you
if
at
I
now?
went to go be like essentially like a foreign soldier, like a what do they call those? Like
Mercenary?
Yeah, like a mercenary. I feel like what would end up. I have no military training, and none of these guys that try to do that like do. I feel like, or the ones that are like, I'm gonna fuck it. Like, what would I do? I just show up to the Ukraine, just stand next to like some fucking guy named like Orlov, and I'm like, how can I help?
It's a very limited.
Go out there and.
How can I help? I'm around. And he's just like, you're being annoying right now.
It's a very limited mindset you're showing there, though, dude.
I know, but they would give me a gun and I would just go like, how do I use this thing? Pointing it right at myself.
They'd be like, dude, go try and find out where the enemy is and then like send a message back.
I'm actually deep undercover in Russia.
Yeah.
He's like, hey guys, heard there's some missiles coming around here. What's good to eat?
Do you think some of the people who like actually, not like the military guys, but just people who are like everyday guys who are like, I'm gonna go fight, they go out there and they're just like, they just die immediately?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, for sure. Well, they have to, bro. I mean, it is sad what we're talking about, but do you ever think like somebody got like a job at the CIA, just like a Nepo baby job? And just they sent him out there anyway. He just was like, no, I do my own makeup.
Yeah.
He's got like just a bad wig on and fucking in like a Cold War state, just being like, yeah. So heard there's some shaky business going on here. Just doing like essentially just doing Austin Powers.
I think that does happen. That was like Rudyard Kipling's son.
Really?
Yeah, like he was a huge nationalist, even though he never fought himself. His son was like an invalid. He didn't belong in the military. He pulled strings to get him in there. And his son died right away.
My
That's
buddy.
the JT reading hour for today.
Check it out, Rudyard Kipling.
My buddy was telling me about, I think it was Margaret Thatcher's son.
Oh,
tried to stage a coup in like Honduras or something.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, something like that.
I know on The Crown he gets lost on that like buggy race.
Oh, that's right.
Mother, I'm cold. Yeah. They don't like me here.
Yeah.
Well, you have to tough it out, son.
Yeah.
Mother, please.
This is so unfair.
Mother.
You never believed in me.
Did you see The Crown?
I've never seen The Crown.
You got to watch The Crown.
Women
I've
love
seen
it.
The Hat, but I haven't seen The Crown.
Damn.
What's the hat?
Nothing. I'm just.
That the American version?
Yeah, no. The Hat.
About the Pope.
Yeah, about the Hat. And then there's
Like he's gunning for the hat.
Yeah, he's gunning for the. I've seen the Hat.
Bishop Arnold he's a conniving fuck.
What are they even talking? I know, dude.
The intro is just like a spinning Pope hat, just landing on some guy's head.
Some dude who's already dead, like.
The hat.
The Hat, bro.
That's hilarious.
Man. All right, let's role play right now. I'm Margaret Thatcher. Mm-hmm. You're my sons. Okay, and you guys have big ambitions. Let's name some ambitions. I'll just start it off. I'll just be like, Oswald, how many times I tell you to keep that ice cream shop cold?
The ice cream shop, Mummy, is not my greatest ambition. You know for a fact I have a deep idea.
Deep.
Well, don't interrupt me, I'm nervous. But my idea is pure and proud. I want to overturn Honduras and make it in your image, Mummy. I want to change their currency to the pound. Why?
They wouldn't know what to do with it if they got it, son.
I have met them. They are wonderful people. They're not as you described them.
Enough.
I had a wonderful vacation there during my sabbatical from school.
A sabbatical, which I paid for, I'll have you mind.
Oh, whatever. That
You
doesn't
were down
undermine my
there
validity as a
snorting
person.
cocaine and having
Mother,
sex
no.
with hookers.
Mother, no. Only on my way out, as a send-off.
I'm in the throes of menopause.
She told
you
me-
do this to me.
First of all, her name is Gloria. And secondly, she said she would give me a freebie, but I found it unbecoming to not pay her for her services. And brother was there.
I was. This was fantastic.
Speak your mind, Perry.
Mother, you know I want to go to the uncharted Amazon and become a king of a tribe.
The Amazon has been charted, brother.
Oh!
Don't stifle his ambition.
What?
You always preferred
Perry, keep
Harry's
going.
ambitions.
Go on.
What?
That doesn't mean you can't go. Like Mother said, you can still go.
You're a sweet boy,
I want
Patty.
to. I want this. I want to be an actor.
Oh, how fun. The theatre.
I want to be an actor.
You both disappoint me.
Well, Mother, you're a battle axe. We're not like you. We didn't come up against all this.
You're
My
the Iron
uterus
Lady.
is falling out of my body, and you come to me with this shite.
Do you know what it's
I'm
like
also
being?
Scottish now.
Do you know what it's like being the son of the Iron Lady?
What's it like, dear?
Robbie says that you have steel clit.
Yeah, and you started that fight, the Falkland Wars. And
The
it was-
Falklands.
Yeah.
Those are rightfully ours.
Whatever. And now when I go to concerts, everybody picks on you and says what a battle axe you are and how awful you are. It's terrible.
Those Smiths are nothing but rubbish.
You've ruined my social life.
Pish posh.
I don't want to be a Thatcher.
You've done terrible.
All right, guys, that was Margaret Thatcher hour.
I might do that the whole time I'm home tonight.
That sounds like
That
fun.
might be me the whole time I'm with my kid.
The corn's ready too. Which is let's let this sit because we don't want to burst our mouths open. But this will be a nice cleanse from the steak that we just had.
This corn's delish.
You guys
come
want
on.
some corn?
Yeah, well, we're gonna get some corn going as well.
Did
Bring
you
the
watch that
lads in.
Biz clip?
The boys from All Things Comedy are here. They're also eating corn. We had a live audience today. We're going to be organizing a live podcast for our 50th episode. Maybe even 25th. I don't know. But I think we're going to do a live podcast here at Mar
That's
Vista
awesome.
Park in LA.
Oh, nice.
I think this would be a fun thing to do. You know, if you bring meats or beers, I will drink them and I will cook them. And we'll just kind of like chill out. I mean, I'll film it and then everybody can just like take a mic and we can hang out and do whatever.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, it'll just be kind of a hang. So, guys, let's sit down too. Come on.
The corn is good.
The corn's good, right?
Yeah.
Corn doesn't need much.
It was a smart move.
You kind of need a little bit of a refresher here.
Smart.
I love doing improv. I'm just so glad my roommate Danny, shout out Danny, is down from his perch. He's a nice kid.
Seems like you rescued him from a hard life. He was going inward.
Men, I think, do not do well with isolation. I think LA is a extremely lonely city to be in.
Yep.
And I think when you're having a hard time, it's so easy for things to pile on in this city.
Mm-hmm.
So I really was like, hey, let's focus on getting him down from the perch first. He's already got a tough job, so I'm like, let's focus on getting him down from the perch. Once we did that, I'm like, hey, let's get a video game going. Now he's just chilling out.
What does he do?
He's an engineer at Boeing.
Oh, nice. Like
Yeah.
Fahim.
For sure. Fahim is an engineer at Boeing?
He was.
No shit, really?
Mm-hmm. He did like cargo loads.
Cargo loads?
He was like that's not a euphemism. He was like figuring out if the plane could handle all the luggage. I think that's what he did.
Who's making that
I
up?
don't know. No, I swear to God.
You know, my uncle, his favorite thing to
Funny
say
thing to
is,
make up.
yeah, my uncle when he would he would go out with my cousin, they would all go out and try to pick up women, and he would just be like, so what do you do, Mark? And he would just go, yeah, I shrink wrap poodles at the airport. They're like, what? And he's like, yeah, I wrap them up in saran wrap and plug a hole through their noses. They're like, all right. And he goes like, whatever.
That is how we used to transport dogs. I think about that all the time when I'm at the airport. Now that like dogs
Wait, is
have
it
to-
really? We would saran wrap them?
No, but we'd put them in the lower cabin and just like knock them out. Like now they fly with us, you know, they're topside.
We would
But-
knock them out and wrap them in saran wrap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We-
I actually do want that.
It was like a
job now.
sarcophagus is what we called it. A
Would
sardog.
mummy sarcophagus?
Sardogophagus. Just shove them down there.
Shove them down
Yeah,
there.
they
A
came out.
sardographus.
Yeah. It was like your curly haired dog got a perm.
Yeah, like my dog, my Pomeranian is literally King Tut.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? You just be sitting up there drinking some OJ.
That's awesome. Bring it back.
I kind of think so.
Because as much as I love seeing a dog on a plane, it's very cute. If I don't get to pet it and he doesn't get to sit next to me, throw him down there. Don't care.
Yeah, they have too
Throw him
much
down
power.
there, man.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Put a dog down there.
Put a dog down there.
Like, you're gonna go with the luggage, and then the dog has no idea.
Dog's got no
He thinks
clue.
he's in a cold, dark room that's violently shaking.
The dog's like, I'm in Siberia.
Yeah.
this is actually hell.
You're like, hey,
Or the
welcome to
dog
New
does
York.
know. The dog's like, I'm in the bottom of an airplane.
Oh yeah.
No one cares about me.
He's going on the conveyor belt. He's like, holy fuck, dude.
Because all of our
That's true. They
dogs,
used to come out as luggage.
Yeah.
because all of our dogs think that we're like dead anyway, right? When we leave the house.
Right.
Oh yeah, they don't have an idea of permanence.
No, they have no idea. Could you imagine then you like go down there and you're like, I guess no one's.
Yeah.
I guess this is where I live now.
Bro, how traumatic is that for a dog that every time you leave they think you're dead, and every time you come back they're like, oh my god, you're alive.
That's insane, dude. That's why they're so happy to see you. But then, like, if you've been hanging around the house too long, they're like, I don't give a fuck about this guy.
I'm about to.
Like, I don't give a shit, dude.
I have to leave my dog for a week. I'm getting
dude.
nervous about it.
No way. Where? Oh,
She's going with the dog sitter for a week.
Going on holidays?
I'm going on a cruise.
Nice.
You're a cruise guy?
Yeah. I like
It's really
tacky.
disappointing.
He loves Disneyland
I like
cruises.
tacky shit.
Yeah, that is tacky.
Yeah, you know.
That's like actually the most tacky thing you can
I
do.
stay in Times Square.
Yeah, tell him when you
I
booked
don't
a
give a
hotel.
fuck.
Tell him when you booked a hotel that one time when.
I booked my girlfriend. I was like, babe, for our New York trip, we're staying at the Margaritaville Resort.
You were so funny. You came up to me like a day later in New York. You're like, you know, she's not too stoked on Margaritaville. There's a huge sandal in the lobby.
There's a huge flip flop in the lobby. I love it. I like Red Lobster. I love Outback. I don't know. Those things just make me happy. And she's like, how about we stay in Soho? I'm like, all right.
If you could find me a giant flip flop in Soho, we can
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it. But
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Dude, we broke because when we were in DC, you were like, let's go to PF Chang's. I was like, all right, we went there.
Oh, jeez.
And
You want the corn?
Yeah.
5-second rule?
I'll take it for sure. Hold on to this. Dude, we went to PF Chang's and I was trying to eat healthy and I was like, yo, just bring me normal grilled chicken. And they kept coming back out and they were like, well, do you want it with like a sauce or like, and I was like, no, I just want plain grilled chicken. And then they brought me a bunch of like really ugly looking like Tyson kind of fried chicken. And I realized they don't have normal chicken at PF Chang's. Everything comes in a bag pre-fried.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff does. That's why, like, I had a buddy that worked at Chipotle.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's like funny to like, rag on someone. It's like, you work at Chipotle. He's like, dude, say what you will. All that shit, they make it fresh.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, like, you watch them make it too, and they're like, wow, they're not really like watching their hands as they cut this meat or like any of that shit, but it's like, it is fresh at the end of the day. Which
It's
is
real
kinda
food,
nice.
yeah.
Does In-N-Out, do they still hand cut the fries? Do you guys remember that?
I think they're
I don't
They
know.
put
I've
the
never been an In-N-Out
potato
guy.
they put the potato in there, and like you'd see some guy just the whole time just chopping them up.
I remember.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, dude. Five Guys was a big thing when it came to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Five Guys was huge. I don't know about you guys, but like potato, like our peanut oil and fries, it was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
right now.
What's the seasoning?
I think there's no seasoning. It's just salt and like, I think it's just salt.
Don't they have like
There's
a
some brown
special
stuff on there, right?
No,
yeah, like
no,
a
no.
Cajun or something?
No, it's not Cajun.
It's got some kick.
No, yeah, but it's just the
It's got
peanut
kick.
oil. Okay. I don't think this is my show or anything.
I'm sorry.
No, it's whatever. I don't
That was rude.
care at all. Look at the sun. Look at the fucking nice little silhouette.
Wow,
we
it
have.
cleared up. Look at that.
Yeah, it was raining before this, and I was really concerned that we weren't gonna be able to do this pod. I was about to have you guys just come over to my apartment, and we were just gonna like use the cuisine art oven that I have and just make steaks on there.
Play Halo?
Which also would have been funny. Yeah, we could have played Halo, which
Yeah.
I might do tonight. Might play some Halo. I'm so bad at it.
Which Halo you play?
We played like the first one.
That's
Oh,
fun.
nice. It's the best.
Really good.
The pistols rip.
Did you teabag?
God, yeah, we teabag.
He's upset,
I
yeah.
love it.
Dude, Halo is good. I mean, dude, video games. You know what? Can I ask you guys' opinion on this? Because you're elder statesman a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
I want to get a cat. As a single guy having a cat, is that a red flag?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be honest with me.
I don't, it doesn't match my picture of you, but that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. If it makes you happy, do it. But also, like, the thing about cats, they do change the odor of a place.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to the cat-loving community, but I think dogs, you have to be with them more, and they take a little more attention, but I think they're actually less of a footprint on the initial feeling of a place.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a big dog guy.
I
You
know,
seem like a
dude,
dog
but I go
guy.
on the road, and it's like I don't want to be like the guy. I think if I got a dog, it would be like so medically unwell just to like how fat and like I want like a big English bulldog.
Oh,
Right.
And name him like Barf or Feet. Like
Feet.
Feet the dog.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean? That would be so funny.
I-
And then they're like, "What's up with your dog?" I'm like, "I think he's got like the highest cholesterol you can have."
Just gotta keep him
It's
carnivore.
like, and they're like, "You gonna do anything about it?" I'm like, "I think that's just kind of like his vibe, though."
Yeah. I love cats. I think you could pull it off with confidence.
Yeah.
But you really have to step into the role.
Like I would also get a fat cat, and I would name him fucking like Shit Rock or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shit Rock the cat.
Yeah.
Come here, Shitty.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys think you should get a cat?
I'm a new cat father.
Oh, whoa.
Accidental cat father.
How is it?
Accidental cat father.
He's a homie. Now I'm
Yeah.
a homie. I'm pro cat.
Pro cat. That's what I like on this podcast. And as the sun sets, we end on a pro cat message. For everybody out there watching, I want to say happy holidays. This is probably all right. Let's just wrap it up. All right, whatever. Who gives a fuck? As you can tell, we're very professional. All right, guys. Chad and JT have been here. Guys, anything you want to plug?
What do we want to plug?
Chat,
Tiger. Huh?
you go.
You go.
Chad and JT go deep on Netflix. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
You guys don't even remember your own show?
We forget.
Because we have so many going deep things.
Yeah, you guys
You
are always
can
going.
check us out on Hawaii 5-0, season 13, episode 8.
Yo, that's huge. That's big. Guys,
Came out like
Scooter and skis.
Scooter and Skis.
I'm gonna
Came
be
out like 3 years
I'm
ago.
going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina, New Year's Eve. Please go to that. I will also be in. I'm going to be in Boston this week. That you're listening and watching this.
How you doing? Oh, we got our show that we're all doing together too.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
guys.
13th.
January 13th, Bro Town Hall at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be doing the fucking promo. I'll be doing the flyer this time.
Let's go. Yeah, you did not like the one.
I
That we
hated
got.
it. I was like, this is bad. I'm gonna make my own.
It was a little chaotic
Yeah.
for sure.
But anyway, guys, Shabbat Shalom, Happy Hanukkah, and I will see you all very soon. All right, guys, that's been the show.
Dang, my hand's a little steaky.
Steak hands. We got steak
It was
hands.
delicious.
It's
you did
fun,
great,
right?
Thatcher.
I like doing bits and characters. I've done the Joker so many times.